In the dusty outskirts of a small Indian village, where the sun scorched the earth and the wind carried whispers of hardship, lived 22-year-old Meera. Her home was a crumbling mud hut, shared with her ailing mother and two younger siblings. With her father gone and debts piling up, Meera stitched clothes for pennies, her nimble fingers dancing over fabric under a flickering oil lamp. She dreamed of a life beyond the village, of books, cities, and freedom. But dreams were luxuries she couldn't afford. One humid evening, as monsoon clouds loomed, her mother called her inside. "Meera, the matchmaker came today," she said, her voice frail but firm. "You're to marry Ravi, the carpenter's son, next week." Meera's heart sank. Ravi was a quiet, lanky man of 25, known for fixing broken chairs and hauling wood. His hands were calloused, his clothes patched, and his life as poor as hers. "Ma, we can't even feed ourselves. How will this help?" she protested. "It's decided," her mother snapped. "His family will take on our debts. You'll have a roof, food. It's more than we have now." Tears stung Meera's eyes, but she nodded. Duty outweighed desire in a village where survival trumped all. The wedding was simple. Garlands of marigolds, a borrowed sari, and a crowd of curious neighbors. Ravi stood awkwardly by the fire, his dark eyes avoiding hers. He mumbled his vows, and Meera echoed them, her voice hollow. That night, in his tiny shack, she unpacked her few belongings: a wallet, a faded photo of her father, and a tattered book of poetry. Ravi watched silently, then said, "I know you didn't want this. I'll try to make it bearable." Weeks passed in a blur of routine. Ravi worked long hours, returning with splinters and sweat, while Meera cooked and mended. He was kind, bringing her wildflowers one day, fixing her mother's cot the next. But their talks were short, their lives tethered to poverty. Yet strange things began to niggle at her. A sleek black phone he hid in a drawer. A leather wallet he tucked away when she entered. Whispers from a man in a suit who visited late at night, only to vanish before dawn. One rainy afternoon, Meera's curiosity won. While Ravi was out, she found the phone under a loose floorboard. It buzzed to life, revealing texts. "Mr. Kapoor, the deal's set. $50 million. Your Mumbai penthouse is ready." Her hands trembled. Kapoor? Ravi's last name was Sharma. Who was this man she'd married? That evening, she confronted him. "Ravi, what's this?" she demanded, holding up the phone. His face paled. For a moment, he looked like a deer caught in headlights. Then he sighed, shoulders slumping. "I didn't want you to know yet. My name's Ravi Kapoor. I'm not who you think." He led her outside to a shed she'd never entered. Inside, hidden beneath a tarp, was a gleaming motorcycle, a stark contrast to their shack. "I was born here," he begs, "but I left at 16. Built a tech empire in Mumbai. Billions, Meera. I came back to settle my parents' debts, to live simply for a while. I didn't expect us." Meera stared, her mind racing. "Why hide it? Why marry me?" "I didn't want a wife who'd love me for money," he said softly. "And your family needed help. I thought I could ease into telling you." Anger flared in her chest, anger at being a pawn, at his secrecy. But beneath it, a flicker of something else. Hope. "You should have trusted me," she said. "I know," he replied. "Let me prove it now." Days later, Ravi drove her to Mumbai on that motorcycle, the wind whipping her hair, as villages gave way to skyscrapers. They stopped at a glass tower, where he handed her a key. "This is yours, ours if you'll stay." Inside, the penthouse gleamed. Marble floors, city views, a library with shelves of books. Meera's breath caught. "I don't know this world," she whispered. "You'll learn," he said, taking her hand. "And I'll learn to be honest." Months later, Meera stood on that balcony, a student now, studying design with Ravi's support. The village girl was still in her, but so was a woman, carving her own path, one she'd never dreamed possible.